You have shocked your doubters. They have nothing but respect for you, and so they should. You have accomplished the dream, as they say. And I feel some of you are on your way to accomplishing your goal, or you have achieved a dream far greater than anyone that you know could ever expect. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing that when you were younger, many people saw within you a spark, a star. Many people could foresee that you would go on to do great things. They couldn't quite put their finger on what it would be, but they knew that you had something special. Now, we're all special, but you, my darling, have that little bit extra. As they say, there's chosen ones. And I guess you're one of those chosen ones. You're very talented, very highly skilled, and certain attributes that you have that is definitely, gonna take you extremely far. For some of you, you're destined for success in the big wide world, i.e. on screen. For some of you, you are going to be a household name, is what I'm picking up. And some of you could be dancers, singers, actresses, models, athletes. For others of you, I feel like whatever area of work that you work in, you stand out. You have a lot of grace, a lot of charm, artistry. Some of you could work in an office, but you are working your way towards a higher paid position. Some of you started at the bottom, and many people may have looked down on you. Many people may have assumed that you were always going to be in this position. Some of you are bosses now. You've eclipsed those that you started with in this job, in this role. Now you are in a leadership position. For some of you, I feel like you are very well known online. I feel like, because this world card represents the internet to me. So some of you are established influencers. There's a lot of moving and shaking that's occurring, especially around your name. You're doing great things. Some of you are travel bloggers or vloggers. Some of you are motivational speakers, activists, teachers, tarot readers, astrologers, dancers, entertainers. And the thing is, you may have told people when you were younger, for some of you, possibly family members, but friends as well, that you wanted to do something big, But at the time, you didn't have access to the resources to help you. But you knew within your heart that you will make it one day. And I feel like you were around people that forgot about their own dream, or just thought very small and just said, don't, yeah, that's nice, or don't think too big, it's going to take a long time to do that. Yeah, you're going to have to do this and that. It's going to take money to do this and that. I remember, right, when I was doing my level 2 counselling course, this is like years ago when I was in my 30s. I remember speaking to the tutor, and I was asking her a bit about her journey. And I was like, wow, that's so amazing. So if I finish this course, then I can do level 3 next year. And then by this age, like, my whole aim was to be a counsellor before I was 35, right? And she was looking at me in awe. And I remember her saying to me, she said something along the lines of, you got it all worked out, haven't you? But she said it in a very angry way. And I didn't understand, because she was a counsellor, but I don't feel, looking back now, she was where she wanted to be. Because I was saying to her, why don't you work in Harley Street? Like, Harley Street is like one of the, posh places, like in London. Like, why don't you get like, an office in Harley Street? Like, I was just thinking big for her. But because she didn't think big for herself, it was getting her angry, because to her, it may mean that she will have to dig deep. And I feel like I also shone a light on maybe her not having high hopes, high ambitions. And the reason why I say that, because not everyone wants to do things big, right? But I know she did, because the way she was treating us in the classroom made me see that she didn't make it. So in her view, she tried to block the females in the classroom, because she wouldn't have been able to stand to see us achieving what she felt she couldn't achieve. And so with me, she focused, she honed in on me, which is a shame because I actually respected her. And she could see that I was very determined and very focused. And I remember her actually saying to me, "You are a feeler." I remember her saying that to me when I was doing level 1 with her. And I didn't understand what she meant. But she was basically saying that I'm an empath. And because I'm an empath, she played on these emotions. But I read through it. I knew I was dealing with a narcissist. But that's another story for another time. But unfortunately, some of you could have been dealing with a lot of narcissists. And you may have said that you wanted to achieve a certain goal, a certain dream. And because they did not achieve this goal or these dreams, they honed in on you and tried to block you and sabotage you. But regardless of the fact, you achieve what you set out to achieve. And these individuals are shocked. For others of you, there's people that generally, I'm hearing they want to see you win, but they just felt like because of your background, these could be family members. Maybe no one in your family has made it to this level of success. I'm hearing fame for some of you. So yeah, they recognize the talent. They knew something was distinct and magical about you, but they didn't feel like you would do anything with it until you did. You're full of love, and you had to work hard to have that self-love in order to get to where you want to go. And it hasn't been easy. You knew that you were different, because for some of you, growing up in your neighborhood, you felt outcasted. Because the things that you wanted to do, the things that you were interested in, other people weren't interested in these things. And other people may have said, yeah, but that's for like rich people, isn't it? Or like no one from around the ends makes it. Like, you used to get that out of your head. Just get like a little shop job in, and there's nothing wrong with a shop job. There's nothing wrong with a shop job. But this is the type of thing people may have said to you or assumed you will just do. Just work in a shop or just do something mundane in their view. Or just be hot around the hood. Or just sleep on your talents. But Spirit was guiding you not to give up on yourself, because sometimes some of you may have felt like to succumb to societal pressure. Maybe you thought, no one in my family has done this, or my friends don't want to do this. Let me just do, what they're doing. But something within you was unsettled, because you weren't born to be ordinary. You're born to be great. And so you studied on your craft, you worked diligently, you put in the hours, you moved in silence, and because of this, you became extremely victorious, or you are on your way to becoming extremely victorious. You are expressing yourself, maybe through dance, maybe through sport. Your creativities are in the spotlight. Everything you've been working on behind the scenes is now for all to see, because those investments that you made into yourself is now allowing you to be paid in kind. And this could be in regards to awards, money. You're going to start moving in circles that you could only dream of. Like-minded people like yourself, creatives like yourself, high vibrational people like yourself, brilliant people like yourself that's in the same field of work as yourself. Many people are going to want to collaborate with you. Many people are going to want to work with you. People from the past are going to be trying to hover around you. They are going to want to reach out and tell you that I always knew that you will be successful. I always knew it would be you. Really? You do have silent supporters, and they're going to be in awe like, wow, they did it. You're destined for great things, honestly. Some of you are on the cusp of it. I'm hearing some of you are on the cusp of magic. For others of you, you're going to achieve it. This could be your own online business. This could be your own home business. But you're going to be known as one of the best. Because of your intelligence, because of your self-belief, because of changing your mindset, and really connecting with spirit. And the thing is, I feel like on your way, on your journey to this success that you're going to achieve or that you are achieving, many people didn't support you. They left you out in the cold. Many people didn't want to invest in you. You felt alone. Many people didn't believe in your goals and your ideas. They felt like it was too much of a risk to be associated with you. And they held back. Some people could have helped you along the way. Some people could have invested in some way, whether that was through encouragement, whether that was through finances. But for some of you, some people generally didn't want to invest because they felt like if you make it, then you're going to leave them behind. Or some people just felt like they were struggling to achieve their own dreams. So why should they prop you up to go after yours? But you're going to meet your soul tribe. You're going to meet people that want to collaborate with you, want to help you to hone your craft. Because you've been through a lot. And it took a lot for you to get yourself unstuck. You had to become your own cheerleader. You had to wake up because you were sleeping. You were going down a direction that was leading to nowhere. And because of your faith, your connection to spirit, you listening to spirit, it guided you towards the right path, and it's going to guide you towards your victory. You're going to leave a legacy for your family. You could just very well be the first millionaire or billionaire in your family. Congratulations. You done it.